Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Jay Cartere. I was doing my intro from my videos. I got it wrong. I need to do the podcast intro. Yeah, we did test it.
It's all good.
We did test it.
No crackle.
Hopefully, it's still cool.
What show is this?
This is Talk About It.
Oh, come on. I was like...
Hashtag Talk About It.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Sorry.
Whatever.
It's one of those days.
Like one of the worst
it's like
intros
8,
ever.
man. Come on.
Fucking
We've had a long day now.
It's the 21st of September.
Yeah.
This should be coming out. Yeah, it's a Wednesday today. Usually we do this on a Thursday, but it's a Wednesday today. Should be coming out on the 24th of September.
Yeah, your Mike. You didn't even say your name.
I did say.
Did you?
I said it's Mike, yeah.
Oh, my bad.
It's Mike out there for anyone that...
Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got a couple subjects to discuss.
Yeah.
We just listened to that Justin Bieber and was it Post Malone track? Did you like it?
Yeah, I like that tune. I listened to it time ago. You just listened to it. Don't say we just listened to it.
Okay, fair enough. I just listened to it. I thought it was cool. I thought it could have been better, to be honest. I think at certain points it weren't as fire as it needed to be.
What was it called again? Deja Vu, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's a good pop song. It done its job. It was what I expected it to be.
But we're not gonna review that.
No,
because there's no need. We'll just get into the stuff that's been popping this week real quick, so we can get over this bullshit that I don't really give a shit about. Do you want to explain what's been going on?
Yeah, I can kind of explain. Everyone's kind of not sure what's going on. Basically, the game sent for Meek Mill out of the blue, really. He was live on the show and started dissing him, calling him a snitch and a rat and stuff. A lot of people are speculating, and I agree with the people that are speculating this, that it's simply because the game has a new album coming out soon called 1992, and he's obviously trying to promote it, because right now no one really gives a fuck about the game.
You didn't see the... Did you see the Sean Kingston thing?
I saw the Sean Kingston thing. That happened after, though.
Yeah, but did you see how... I swear Sean Kingston was talking about how someone robbed Sean Kingston.
Yeah.
And then... Or maybe the game said this. I'm not 100% sure who said it. But apparently Sean Kingston got robbed. I think it was in some sort of club. No, Game said it. And he said that Sean Kingston asked Game to try and get his shit back. And he said he'd try. And then apparently, I think Meek must have told Sean that the Game was involved in the robbery or something like that. And then Sean must have called the police and whatnot and told them that, I think. So now the police are after the Game or something like that. I think that's why the Game is upset. But his album is coming out like October something. Yeah. So definitely this is a promo run.
This is definitely promo.
This is promo run, and he was on the Wendy Williams show, so he's got his promo.
It's obvious because no one was chatting about the Game, and his last album sold weak as well. And it's really hard to sell records these days.
Yeah, I didn't even know about Game's album until this happened.
Exactly. Me neither. I didn't even know there was a title for it because I don't care about the Game anymore. You know, I think his last few albums have been kind of weak.
You know what? Game can rap. Yeah, he's just not entertaining to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I just don't care.
I agree. I'm a bit bored of him. You know, it's a bit the same thing.
It's not interesting.
Same shit, different day.
I know you have the ability, but it's not interesting.
He works with a good artist, he works with good producers, but it's just, it's not... It doesn't have the wow factor, basically.
Okay, yeah. And that's always been the Game to me. It's just been... He's a competent rapper, but he's never been that guy that I'm like, wow...
I must have not saw all of Sean Kingston's videos, because the videos I saw, he was just dissing and calling him a stripper.
No, I was talking about the Game video. Yeah, it was the Game video that he explained the situation.
What was this
kind of. I think Game was
interview or something. Oh no, the video he responded to them
or something.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch that. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I didn't watch that. Because when all this beef was happening, I didn't care.
I didn't give a shit at all.
Like when I saw all of this, I was just like,
seriously, another beef that Meek Mill's involved in. Two rappers I don't really care about.
Yeah, I was thinking two irrelevant guys just trying to be relevant. I really don't give a shit.
Let's not say that Meek Mill's irrelevant. Meek Mill is relevant. That last album was amazing.
He's not relevant to me.
Nah, I don't.
It's not like when I see a new. If I hear new Meek Mill, I'm not gonna get gassed.
Yeah, walking past it. I'm like,
it's not relevant.
Scrolling right past onto the next one. I don't really care for Meek Mill
if Dream Chasers 4 drops, I'm gonna listen to it. But other than that, I'm not really excited for it.
I want another album. Another album, I listen to that.
I'm not going to be waiting up for it.
Nah, not at all. Not
Like,
at
if
all.
I hear the release date,
If I hear the release date is that fucking 12, I'm not staying up to 12 to try and download it. I don't give a shit.
I'm not.
I ain't watching no countdown. I ain't tweeting about it.
That's not me. That's not me at all.
We just aren't Meek Mill or fucking Game fans. So
Exactly.
It's not really going to resonate with us like that, but I don't know. Maybe the Game fans and Meek Mill fans are having the time of their life. You did listen to the tracks.
Yeah, for the podcast, I thought to myself, I'm going to listen to them. So I listened to them today once on my way here. I'm not going to listen to them again because I don't care. I listened to the first track that the Game sent for Meek Mill, 92 bars. It was dead. It was too long. It dragged on. It was just dead, innit? I weren't impressed. Then the beat was very good though. Then Meek Mill's reply was on the Ooh song by Young Ma. That tune Ooh by Young Ma is fucking sick. But yeah, Meek Mill ruined it. O'Malley's on it at the beginning. And Beanie Siegel's on it. When I first saw that, like Meek Mill featuring Beanie Siegel and O'Malley, I was thinking, raw, Meek Mill really can't make diss tracks by himself, can he? I was thinking, like, Game's here by himself. Why are you bringing back up? But anyway, I thought that track was dead. I thought it was better than the Game's first one, but it was still dead. And then the Game released Ooh Remix, and it was going back at Meek Mill, and I liked it. I thought it was the best out of the three.
Okay.
So at the moment in the beef, I think the Game's winning. But
well, 2 tracks versus 1 is unfair.
Yeah, I guess so. But on a whole, I think that the beef is just very pointless, very fucking forced, all for publicity. Don't really give a shit, and yeah, that's my opinion on it.
Yeah.
I think
I
you
didn't
agree
listen
as
to
well.
the songs.
Yeah, you don't. Even,
I don't care that much. I don't
that
care
much
that much.
that you didn't even bother listening to the songs.
Yeah. You asked me if I was going to listen to the songs. I said probably. You know, for the sake of the podcast.
You know what? I weren't gonna listen to them, so but I thought, you know what? Let me message Jay to find out if he's gonna listen to them because he might listen to them just for the podcast. He said probably, so I thought, you know what? He's probably gonna listen to it then. You know?
Yeah.
So you know, I took the words literally. So I went out of my way and listened to them as well. Then I come here and I find out this guy that hasn't even listened to them.
The probabilities weren't in favour of me listening to it.
I feel like I wasted like 12 minutes of my life.
Well,
there.
I eventually came to the conclusion that I just didn't want to force it. I was like, you know what, fuck this, man. I don't want to like come on the podcast and discuss stuff that I don't give a shit about. I'm not going to listen to these songs and force myself to listen to stuff that I don't want to listen to for the sake of reporting on it. I'm just not going to do that. We might as well just listen to stuff that we do like and report on that. So yeah, in conclusion, this beef, I totally don't give a shit about it. You totally don't give a shit about it. Was there anything else that we needed to go over in this week? Do you want to talk about Sean Kingston trying to be a bad man now? I don't understand.
That wasn't serious. Was that serious?
I don't understand it.
I didn't take that serious.
All of this,
I thought it was just a joke.
All of this is just silly. Like, Game shouldn't be dissing people on Instagram, or what in video or whatever. Like, or talking all this gangster shit. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? This is not how gangsters move. They don't fucking post things on social media. And fucking like people were, you know, dissing the Game about saying, I swear he said that he slept with Kim K and
Khloe Kardashian out on the Wendy Williams show.
Yeah, I didn't actually watch the whole thing because it was like 11 minutes long, so I didn't watch it.
I weren't watching that. I don't care for Game.
Yeah, because I didn't care.
I mean, you don't
was
care.
Like, you know, 11 minutes of my life.
If Meek Mill was on Wendy Williams, I wouldn't click on it either.
Yeah, just straight past. Because I don't even care about Wendy Williams like that.
Yeah, if it was Breakfast Club.
Yeah, if it was Breakfast Club.
Man's going to click on it.
Then I'll check it out.
If it's Sway, I might click on it. But no, I don't care.
So,
yeah, I want to quickly go through the Mobo nominations. I'm going to go through the top categories, and then I want to quickly go through it. I want you to just give me the name who you think should win, and then who you think is going to win.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give mine.
I saw on Twitter that people were kind of happy with the Mobo nominations. I think because there's more black people.
Well, they done that from last year anyway. They've realised that they need to fix up a bit.
Yeah.
Because they were getting a lot of stick. So yeah, let me quickly go through it. So best male act, Craig David, Kano, Skepta, Tiny Temper, Stormzy.
Wow, Craig David's back in the running.
Yeah.
How many songs did he make last year?
He dropped that single with Big Nasty.
So he had another one.
Has he got an album out?
I don't know. I haven't really been following Craig David like that. So if he does have an album out, I'll probably.
He's been doing a lot of shows and that. He's got at least 3 songs out, I think. 3 singles. That's why I feel like he must have an album out, or he's got an album coming or something. I don't know.
What was that? Best male?
Best male act: Craig David, Kano, Skepta, Tiny Temper, Stormzy.
Ooh.
Who do you think should win? Like, you personally, who would you give the award to? And then who do you think is gonna win?
Best male act was for last year or this year?
It's this year, fam. 2016. So from, yeah.
When did Skepta release this album this year?
Yeah.
What other
songs?
terrible? No, what did Stormzy release this year?
Just a couple tunes, really. You know him. He doesn't really release projects.
It's like
he stays hot in these streets.
To be honest, because Stormzy puts out great. Did he win at Mobo already?
Yeah, he won. I think 2 last year.
You won 2 last year. Right.
2 or 1. I can't remember.
Then he doesn't need my vote for that. He's already got a couple. What did he win? Best newcomer or something?
No, he won. Oh, bloody hell. I can't even remember what he won last year, to be honest.
Okay.
No, best newcomer was definitely Section Boys. He might have won best grime act and. But Skepta won something as well.
Name the nominees again, please.
Craig David, Kano, Skepta, Tiny Temper, Stormzy.
It's only Craig David, Kano, Skepta, Tiny Temper, Stormzy. Only 5.
I thought this was gonna go really quick. Just throw out a name. Like, who would you give it to? Who do you think's gonna win?
Alright, well, I'd give it to Skepta because he deserves it for the scene. And I don't remember the last time he won a Mobo.
He won one last year as well.
Is it? What did he win for? Shutdown.
It was either best grime act or best song or something. I think Stormzy won best grime act. I think he won best song. I think he won it for That's Not Me. No, that was the video that he won the year before. No, was that last year that he won best video?
I don't know. I don't watch the Mobos.
I
don't know who wins.
I
don't keep up with this shit because I don't care. Unless I'm invited.
Alright, quickly. So you would give it to Skepta?
So, yeah, I think Skepta needs it just for the scene and whatnot and what he stands for. I think giving Skepta the award would make sense. Who do I think is actually going to win it?
Yeah.
It's like, do we think that they're really going to give it to Tiny Temper?
I don't
think Tiny Temper has done that much but I haven't really been following him. Has he put out his album yet?
No.
So I don't really know for what Tiny's been doing and what the industry sees him as.
Just give me a name.
Well, who would you pick?
I think you
think Skepta as well?
Skepta for both. I think he should win it, and I think he's gonna win it.
I'll do that as well. I think that makes sense because I think it makes sense to give it to Skepta.
Yeah,
but I was thinking because Tiny Temper's like the biggest artist there.
I don't even feel, well, for me personally he's not, but I don't know, I guess in the mainstream he must be. Yeah,
because I'm thinking about that Mobo needs to bring people in there and stuff, and if they bring people like Tiny Temper to the thing, they're probably promising them an award and shit. So I'm thinking if they want to keep the relationship nice, like who would they, like in terms of strategy, who would they make the winner? But yeah, go on to the next thing.
Best female act: Lady Lee Shaw, Katie B, Laura Mavula.
Mvula.
I can't remember.
Just say Vula. Get rid of Vula.
Little Sims and Nail.
Nail?
Yeah, or is it? I don't know how to pronounce it.
I have not heard of that girl.
Nao. So Lady Lee Shaw, Katie B, Laura Mvula, Little Sims and Nao.
I don't care for any of them, to be honest.
Me neither.
Like I know Little Sims is good, but I don't like. I'm not gonna listen to her stuff.
Yeah, same.
And I know Lady Leisha is cool, but she's not for me. Like she seems like her music is for younger, people,
or for girls.
And girl artists are generally for girls, to be honest. So I don't know.
My favorite out of them is Lady Lee Shaw. Like
yeah,
that's the only one I've listened.
That's the only person I've listened to in the last year.
But who's gonna win? I don't know. I don't know who's the most.
Who's gonna win? Probably Laura.
She's the most famous there, isn't it?
Yeah, she's popping.
Yeah. Alright, best newcomer. There's a couple here that I've never heard of, but yeah, let me go through them. 6'7", AJ Tracy, Avelino, Izzy Bazoo, Mostack, Koji Radical, Nadia Rose, Ray Black, Anne-Marie Weston. Best newcomer. Who would you give it to, and who do you think's gonna win?
Let me just look at this again. Who would I give it to? Now, I think AJ Tracy's sick, but I haven't listened to like enough of his songs to really have an idea of him. Also, I think Avelino's sick, but same thing there. Mo Stack, I like some of his stuff here, and there, he generally has like a good vibe and whatnot, but I think a lot of his songs are not that great. But to win a Mobo would be really, really good for him. I'd say Mo Stack should probably get it. Is this best newcomer?
Yeah.
Probably should go to Western then. But they put out. They haven't put out an album.
No, they've put out 3 singles or 2 singles.
No, I think they put out 3 or 4.
Yeah,
We're on the social one.
They've done a mixtape.
There was a couple songs that were good and a couple songs that were mediocre. So I don't know where Western is actually gonna go with their music in the future. If it's actually gonna
Into
be
is their best song.
It. Yeah, I guess
They need to top that. That's their problem.
Yeah, and until they become consistent after that, I don't really feel comfortable, standing behind them like that. But I don't know. Western has, the biggest song out of those guys that I've
that's true.
heard. So let's say, Western is probably going to win it. And I guess they should get it. Fuck it.
I think AJ Tracy should get it. Bit of a biased view though, because I think it's between Weston, AJ, and 6-7 of who I think should get it, because I think they're my favourite artists.
I don't really
list.
feel 6-7 to be honest.
No, I think some of 6-7
like
are really
some of their
good.
songs are cool, but I think there's a lot of dead weight. There's
a lot more dead weight than
I
Section.
think Section Boys has less dead weight. I think they only got 2 dead guys on Section. Because I don't know any of the 6-7 guys. Like none of
I know LD.
A couple
and
of them
Dimsy.
stand out, but
I know LD because that's the guy that wears the mask.
like Section just seems more refined.
Well, obviously, they've been out a bit longer.
Yeah, that's why I prefer them. But AJ Tracy, the thing is, I know he's sick.
Yeah.
I know he's sick. I think I've watched a couple freestyles from him, and I know he's amazing. But it was like I watched them fucking ages ago, and I haven't listened to any songs from him, so I don't really know what he's capable of. So
Yeah, I've listened to some of his songs. They're okay, but yeah, I would give it to him because I met him in Visions and I got to spit bars with him.
You spat bars with him?
Yeah, don't you remember when I told you that story?
No, you didn't tell me you were spitting
when I
bars
was-
with anyone.
when I
What,
was
you were spitting
waved-
your bars?
No, I was spitting Levels bars.
Oh, you just stole your brother's bars
Yeah.
and spitting it. Why?
I'm sure I told you this.
Why
I don't know. I
was
was
you spitting
waved.
bars?
I was waved. The beats were on. I jumped on stage. They passed me the mic. I spat. I passed it to AJ.
Wait. So there was a crowd there and stuff?
Yeah. Man was spitting back to
You were
back. with
performing?
AJ. Yeah. I was gassed, man.
You weren't spitting bars. The way you said it, it's like you was on the
just chilling on the
like
block.
everyone was on the
No,
fucking
no.
dance floor and you was listening to some
No, we
stuff,
were
or
on
maybe you
stage.
went into like the backstage or something. You was spitting bars amongst yourselves. You was on stage, performing
spitting bars. Yeah.
your brother's bars. You
Yeah.
started plagiarizing on stage. Like,
If someone's gonna spit his bars, I'm allowed to do it.
But why
Fuck
did
it.
they call on you to start spitting?
They never
Was
called
you-
me.
was
I
you
man just
there?
jumped
You
on
was like,
stage,
fuck
innit?
it, innit?
Yeah, I jumped on.
When
I was
was this?
waved. Just a couple weeks ago. I told you, fam.
No,
Remember I
you
went
definitely
Visions?
didn't. You definitely didn't tell me about that. Definitely.
I did, man. I
No,
must
fam.
have.
No,
that was the
definitely
last
did
epic
not.
thing that happened to me.
Definitely did
last
not
week.
tell me
Last
you
week
was
Thursday, I
performing.
must have told
You
you.
definitely didn't tell me that you was performing.
Right,
Especially you didn't tell me you was performing Levels' bars, because I definitely would have remembered that, because that is hilarious.
I'm sure I told you, man. Alright, but yeah. But who
Which bars did you spit?
his like CP man up in the manor, like all of his like single
Oh, what, his
stuff.
old grime
bars, yeah.
You went into the fucking vault.
Obviously, because that's what it was. It was a grime set. And I was thinking none of my grime bars are hard enough.
Okay,
or I'm
yeah,
punchy
yeah,
enough
yeah, I hear
to.
that.
So I thought, who am I gonna do? And he's the first ones. Like I know his off my heart, so I done
fair
his.
enough,
I done one
yeah.
of Chucky's as well. And then I was gonna do more, but then the set I ended. Like, I was gonna go through all the small soldiers, all of my old school olders, because I was thinking like if someone's gonna plagiarize these bars, I'm allowed to do it.
My days.
But yeah, like,
Was Chucky there?
yeah, Chucky was
he
like,
had- he had
Chucky
to
was
say
like, Chucky was like, cause I thought Levels was in the building, man. I was looking around like, where's Levels? What's he? He looked up when he saw me spitting there, where he was like, nah, he was definitely waved. Like, a man jumped on stage and spat Levels bars. Nah, flipping.
Well, it's epic,
I was
though,
gassed
so-
though. I never got like the crowd never. they weren't going super hype, but they weren't booing me off, and they weren't standing still. They were like they were feeling the vibe, innit? So,
innit?
so
You was probably gassed.
I was
innit?
gassed.
You was probably gassed.
I was
probably
so
almost
gassed.
whipped out your dick.
No, I was very gassed. Don't remember what that's the. Oh, you know what? Let's not get onto that.
What you were talking about whipping out your dick on stage?
No. I was going to talk about the thing, like the thing that I drew that
Yeah,
night.
you told me about things and stuff, but you didn't tell me about fucking performing. Definitely did not.
I was probably gonna get to that, but we never got to it. But anyway, but yeah, who do I think is gonna win? I think 6-7's gonna win. You know,
Really?
Simply because Section Boys won last year, and I was really surprised, and I think they're gonna give it to 6-7 again. But we'll have to wait and see. All right, so best album. Let's quickly try and get through these last few.
But no,
categories.
Section Boys' album was solid.
Yeah, it was.
It was really good. I haven't heard of
6-7's album's out.
Is it?
Yeah, we need to listen to that. Yeah, that's how I feel, to be honest.
Yeah. That's really bad, isn't it?
Yeah. Right.
People shouldn't be feeling like that about
I
your thing.
know. Alright, best album, Laura Volve. Oops.
Oh shit, you turned on the fucking PS4. Fuck's sake, man.
Alright, Laura Vula, The Dreaming Room.
Wait, what category
Best
is
album.
this? Best album.
Laura Vula, The Dreaming Room. Gigs, Landlord. Kano, Made in the Manor. Michael Kiwanuka, Love and Hate. Skepta, Konnichiwa.
Okay.
Who do you think's gonna? Who do you want to win it, and who do you think's gonna win it? Very simple. Which album's your favorite?
I've only listened to Landlord, Made in the Manor, and Konnichiwa.
Same.
Out of those, Made in the Manor was the better one.
Okay.
To be honest.
And who do you think is gonna actually win it?
You know what? Fuck it, give it to Kano. I think.
Okay.
When's the last time Kano had a Mobo or something like that?
Has he even? He might not have ever had one. You know?
He deserves more awards and stuff.
It's true. I think.
Plus, Kano's trying to come back.
Same as you. I've only listened to Landlord, Made in a Manor, and Konnichiwa.
Well, actually, Laura probably will win. Like, I think singing would win over anything else at the Mobo. So Laura.
I don't know this year, man. I think this is our year.
Maybe.
I think Graham's going to clear out because they cleared up kind of last year. Krept and Conan won, Section Boys won, Stormzy won, Skepta won. Like, we cleared up. I think it's going to happen again. But yeah, I think best album. I heard. I only heard Giggs's, Kano's, and Skepta's.
Yeah.
I think Skepta's was the best, so I'd give it to him on both occasions. I think he's gonna win it as well. So.
Really? Well, you still like Skepta's album, yeah? You haven't come down from it. I mean, like.
I have come down from it, but out of those three, I think that was the best.
Okay, fair enough. I think the best experience I had listening to
was Made in the Manor.
Yeah,
okay.
That was the only one that I was like, you know what? There's bangers here, bangers there, bangers there, bangers there. That's not a banger. That's a banger. That's not a banger. That's a banger. But more bangers than not bangers. Like the rest of Gigs just doesn't really do it for me.
I think Giggs' album was better than
he's
Kano's.
not creative enough with his choruses to rope me in. And Skepta's one was just full of grime. I just couldn't. Wasn't for me, man.
Alright, best hip hop act. Giggs, Section Boys, Little Sims, Fecky, Wretch 3-2. Who do you want to win it? Who do you think's gonna win it?
Right, let me look at that again.
Between Giggs, Section Boys, Little Sims, Fecky, and Wretch 3-2.
Honestly, I don't think Section Boys deserve it this year. Giggs, you can give him an award at any time because he's Giggs, innit? To be honest, like he's just that guy. He is UK rap, innit? He was the guy that made it big and whatnot. He is like if you was to look up UK rap in the dictionary, it should be a picture of Giggs' face.
Trust me.
And like you should be able to click on it and it say "Talking the Hardest" and that song.
Trust,
play.
Yeah. London's anthem.
He is the epitome of UK rap, innit? But I don't think his album was strong enough to give him best hip hop act. I think his features were definitely strong enough. Little Sims, as I said, haven't listened to her. I have listened to a track like ages ago, but I don't listen to her like that. Fecky, I haven't listened to him in time, but I don't think he's pretty good at rapping. I think Fecky's very, very mediocre. But he's hype rap, innit?
Yeah.
So you gotta want to listen to that sort of thing. And when I want to listen to hype rap, I fling on the Migos. So Fecky doesn't really have a place in my heart like that. So I guess, the best rapper there is Wretch 3-2 by far. And I think he probably had the better project out this year for me. So yeah, I want Wretch 3-2 to win it. I remember he got snubbed at the Mobos before. I think he deserves the Mobo now. And
He ain't gonna go. He's never going back to there.
who do I think is actually gonna win it? Gigs.
Okay, I think Giggs both. I think he's the best there, best project, and I think he's gonna win it. I want him to win it as well.
You think Gigs is better than Rich 3 You're getting mad.
Music wise, who I want to listen to more. Yeah.
Music wise, fair enough, but like
Well,
in terms of being a rapper, the better rapper.
Lyrically, Wretch is better than Giggs. Yeah,
I don't know.
I prefer
anyone
Giggs'
that can
delivery
touch
though.
Rich in
Lyrically.
terms of like being a rapper.
Lyrically, Wretch is
lyrically,
definitely one of the best out there, like ever. But Giggs is better delivery, better songs. Prefer his flow, prefer his voice. Like I just preferred Giggs' project as a whole as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd give it to him because I don't think Section Boys has done anything this year.
Yeah,
I don't
what
think
Section Boys doing? What the fuck, man?
Fecky hasn't done anything this year, and I don't listen to Little Sins.
Section Boys are taking the piss because their last album was so good that they definitely should have put out another album this year. Like, what are you guys doing?
They're definitely taking their time. But all right, best
Probably
song
just touring
now.
and stuff.
Craig Dave and a Big Nasty When the Bassline Drops. Kano featuring Giggs and Wiley, Free Wheel Ups. Tiny Temper featuring Zara Larson, Girls Like. Weston Into. What the fuck? Flipping Georgia Smith, Blue Lights. Naughty Boy featuring Beyonce and Arrow Benjamin Running. Abracadabra featuring Crepton Conan, Robbery Remix. Chasing Status featuring Frisco Funny. Gets, you done know already. M.O., what do you think of? J Huss, Friendly. Lethal Busy, Wobble. Which do you think should win? Which of these are the best song? Which is your favourite song?
At
personally?
first I was like Into, and then I heard Abra. And yeah, that is an undeniable banger. Robbery should win. And I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it will win.
Okay, yeah. I hear you.
Because it's such a big song. Like I saw like was it a Twitter video or something of people in the club and they heard that song come on and
Yeah, it's a madness in the club.
Like,
no, it's a madness. It's a madness.
because obviously I don't go clubbing, so I wouldn't know. But I learned from Twitter.
It's a madness. This is a difficult one because, yeah, Into's definitely up there. I think Free Wheel Ups is up there. And I think Robbery Remix is up there for me. And I think Gets, You Done Already's up there. And I think maybe even J Huss Friendly's up there.
I think Robbery's over all of those.
But yeah, maybe, you know, it's
That Jamaican accent and the realism in that chorus, bruv.
It's just Krypton Coleman that bring it down.
I could see it happening.
Yeah, trust.
I could see it happening. Like man saying, "Take your hand off the settee or whatever."
Take your hand off.
Off the settee.
Yeah, the shetty.
No, take your hand off the settee. I swear you had the machete or something.
Yeah.
Now about to try run. Yeah, yeah. No, it's yeah. Now about to try run. Something like that. But I could imagine man coming in the place with the machete, telling man, take your hand off the settee. Like, don't try run. Tell me where the money is. Like, I can see that happening. That's a realistic situation that happens out here in the Danya. So it's a real, like, I really feel that song, and I think it's executed so greatly as well. It's a great song, great beat. The chorus is catchy. Like, it's amazing.
Why is it on loud?
Turn it back on loud. Down.
Flipping. Yeah, it's up there definitely. I think so. You know, like my personal favorite song out of these. It's hard. Like, what song do I think right at the moment. At the moment, it probably is Robbery.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It probably is Robbery.
It's
at the moment.
freshest one. It's the biggest one at the moment. Because like Free Wheel Ups came out ages ago. Into came out ages ago. Gets His song came out. Oh, I don't know when that came out because I didn't listen to it.
J Huss definitely came out ages ago.
J Huss Friendly came out ages ago as well. Robbery's the freshest one on my mind, at least.
But maybe that's why we're choosing it. It's because it's freshest. It's definitely like Into's like a really good song. Like that's a good crafted song. Like that sounds like a tune.
Yeah, but both those verses were just you know,
The other two verses, innit? Yeah.
you know,
Other than Haley,
they
yeah,
were
I hear
just-
you.
It's mediocre. It's a great chorus, but Abra
That's
had
how I
the
feel
chorus
about
and the
Abra's.
verse,
That's how I
and
feel about
liked
Abra's
Krypton Conan.
tune.
I liked Krypton
I
Conan.
didn't like Krypton
Is that
Conan's
even a remix?
verse. Yeah, it's the Robbie remix.
Yeah, I liked Krypton Conan.
I think Crep done better than Conan, but I prefer the originals. It's a hard one. J Hus Friendly's a banger as well.
Yeah, but it's not on the level of Robbery. It's just not there.
I don't know who's gonna win it.
It doesn't hit my heart like Robbery.
I really don't know who's gonna win it. It might be Abro, but then again, it might be Weston.
It could go either way, to be honest. And if it goes either way, it's not.
That song
I
done a
wouldn't
lot
be
in the
surprised.
summer. I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be happy for either.
Yeah.
Alright, so best video. This is gonna be a hard one because I haven't watched any of these videos. Have you? Should we just skip it? Because I haven't seen any of those videos.
Yeah, we've passed.
Yeah, we can't.
We haven't watched any of those
we can't say
videos.
anything. We can't even say anything about that really. All right, well we can
Best
kind
R&B, rap, soul acts. We got Shaka. Well, yeah, we can do that.
of R&B and soul
got a
act.
couple of
Nail, James Blake, Michael Kiwanuka, Laura Vula, and Shaka.
I think I really like Shaka. Even though I haven't heard a project from him, and he's probably got a project out, to be honest. I don't really check for Shaka like that. But anytime I hear him,
Wait, is that man?
yeah,
I think he does. You know, I think he does
Anytime I
have a
hear
project
him, I
out.
think he's very sick.
I think Shaka's really sick as well.
Yeah, I really like him. So I
I
want him
really,
to win.
I really like James Blake as well, though.
I don't really like James Blake ain't for me. So I want Shaka to win. Who do I think is actually gonna win? Probably
Laura.
Either Laura or Michael.
Who's that guy?
Some African guy, I think.
All right, finally,
I think he's a singer.
yeah, because we can end on this one because there's no point going for the rest. Best grime act: AJ Tracy, Kano, Chip, Skepta, Stormzy. You don't like grime though. So out of what you've heard out of these guys, who do you think is the best?
It's not fair for AJ
And-
Tracy because I haven't really gave him enough listens like that. But out of those guys, who put out the best grime this year though? I think I would say I would give it to Chip because he's put out a project. Stormzy hasn't put out a project, and Skepta's project I didn't like it. I like Chip's more. If I was to go on overall of like who I like their grime more, I would have went for Skepta prior to this new album, but now I'm gonna go for Chip. Yeah, no, actually, Stormzy's grime I prefer the most, to be honest, but he hasn't put out a project. My bad. So yeah, I'll go for Chip. And who do I think is actually gonna win it? Hopefully Chip,
I hear that,
because he's put out the best project out of those guys, in my opinion.
and he's done a lot.
Yeah, he's done a lot this year. I think he's put in a lot
a
of
lot
work.
of work,
So it makes sense for him to win it.
but it is associated with BBC Radio 1 Extra, and apparently they're the agents. So you just
Yeah, so
never
I'm
know
thinking
what's
like
gonna happen.
I it feels like from how Chip talks, it feels like, you know, the industry's against him and stuff. So when I hear him say that sort of stuff, I would believe that he wouldn't actually win the thing. But you never know. We'll see.
You never
I
know,
guess.
yeah. I agree. Basically, I think Chip should win, and I think Chip is gonna win. I'm staying positive. I think Chip should win, and I think he's gonna win. So
Okay.
we'll have to just wait and see. Because out of those five, I think he is the best of this year.
Yeah, he put out the best stuff basically. He
Yeah.
put out a project that was the best out of everyone that put out a project.
Yeah.
And he put out stuff before that, didn't he? Or was it? No, it was just stuff off the project. Wasn't it?
yeah. And the diss tracks as well came out this year.
Who was he dissing?
Youngin and Chip was basically this year.
Oh yeah.
Flipping. But yeah.
Wow, Youngin didn't get no nominations, no?
No,
Okay, fair enough.
weak guy. Flipping.
All right.
So on the talk of grime and these artists, a nod to Skepta winning his Mercury Prize. Definitely a big look for the scene. I mean, but yeah, I wanna, because we're already half an hour in, and I really want to get onto these next topics because they're really interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's start off with. I want to start off with this one because this one is like the most interesting. I think if you could choose just one thing to change about the world, what would it be? I've already made up my mind. Should I go for my one first, and then you can?
Yeah, because I still haven't thought about it because
about
obviously
something,
we've been doing the podcast, so I didn't really have time to sit down and think. But I didn't have one off the top of my head. It's a really interesting question.
Yeah, I thought
like
something
it's one
straight away.
thing. Like,
it is one thing.
And it's like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna change the world to better everyone, or are you gonna change the world just to better yourself? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, it's a really interesting decision to make.
My choice would be to make money free. That's what I said to Jay, and
I was like, that doesn't. What do you mean?
What do you mean by that? That makes money no sense.
Free?
Yeah,
that means money is worth nothing. That means what's the
basically.
Point of money?
Like, I was thinking, because then when you said that, I thought about it, and I was thinking, alright, it either means one or two things. It means we get rid of money completely, or we keep money, and it's just like everyone gets the amount of money that they want or need. Like, everyone gets a fair amount of money to survive, basically.
There's an interesting theory. I don't know if it's a theory, but I heard it on Joe Rogan's podcast. I think he heard it from someone else about instituting like a living wage thing. Basically, you give everyone like how much they need to survive on. And
it's up to them how they spend it.
Certain people believe that would actually cost less than what the governments are doing right about now. Like, if everyone had peas and stuff, like just enough to pay their bills and stay alive and whatnot, then they'd have free time to not be super stressed about the basic necessities in life, so they wouldn't be committing crime and stuff like that. So there'd be more. I believe there'd be more like creativity and stuff. They had more time to devote your time to creating bigger, better things and
for
stuff
life.
like that.
It's more time to live life.
Yeah, but also, would that break down the workforce? Would people just stop working? Because obviously people will still want to do certain types of jobs.
Yeah,
like,
there'll be people that will want to
do
work
certain things.
But then there still needs to be certain things in life. Like, there still needs to be shops and stuff. So
yeah, I feel like if you gave everyone what they needed to live and survive,
there'll be a certain percentage of people that are stupid and that will just spunk it all on probably like drugs or some bullshit, and then there'll be a certain amount of people that will be thinking, I can invest this and make more money. Yeah. And then there will be just the rest of the people that kind of just gradually spend it day to day. Yeah,
but I'm thinking you also should be able to like get jobs and stuff, and then that would make you even more money. But then
those would be the people that would make jobs out of the money. Like, they would, because there still needs to be people selling groceries, and you know what I mean. Like,
yeah, but what would be the point to work if you had everything covered for? Like, you need some sort of, what's the word? Encouragement to go and, get a shitty job. Like, no one would do the shitty jobs.
No.
If everyone had, everything provided for, why would you do a shitty job? Like, what would be the point of that?
I guess the people that run out of money first will do it. Will have the shitty jobs.
Yeah, people probably would run out of money.
There's going to be people that are going to run out of money. Like, that's a fact.
But like, this thing would be like, you give them money every year or something. You wouldn't just give it to them and be like, hey, this is your lifespan of money. Well, then I don't think any of the countries are that rich to be doing that.
Well, then again, like a
monthly or yearly thing.
Like, I believe, like, if we took all the amount of money that is in the world, like the amount of super rich people out there and the amount of super poor people out there, if it was all shared equally, everyone could like live a happy life.
But that's those rich people will be super upset and they're not super rich anymore.
I guess so.
They would not be happy. But also, like, people, I guess, would work to make more money to buy shit that they don't need.
But then what's going to happen is that the people that are not hardworking, they're going to fall off. They're going to run out of money. And they're going to be stupid with it. And then the people that are hardworking and are smart with money, they'll strive and prosper. And then the classes will be divided by your effort in life rather than your
how you
rather than where you was born. Yeah,
imagine
what family you was in. That would be better. Like, the people in the low class would be in the low class for a reason.
So you think people that were given money to spend it on staying alive would spend it on buying a TV and shit?
There definitely is people that will do that.
Bruv, that is so fucking...
And drug addicts will spend it all on drugs.
so silly.
Drug addicts will spend it all on drugs.
Bruv, that is...
And gamblers will gamble it. You know, like there's people out there
You don't gamble money that is specifically just to pay your bills and keep you alive. If
Fam,
you have,
that's what is a gambler.
like that's dumb.
That is a
That's
gambler.
dumb.
Alcoholics will go buy alcohol.
You don't spend the money to stay
That is
alive.
an alcoholic.
You spend
That is a druggie. They don't look at that money as in this is for me to survive. They look at that money as in this is for me to get this hit.
Yeah, so that probably would happen. So that is a problem.
So those will stay down there, and then the stupid people that don't know how to spend money will stay low, and then the people that are really smart of money will go back up, and then there'll be just a lot of like middle people. But I feel like the gap between lower class and middle class will be a lot less then, and I feel I feel like the lower class people will be there for a reason. Like you're there because you put yourself there.
Yeah, definitely.
Rather than
definitely.
But then again, then you got to feel sorry for the kid. Like it's not the kid's fault that. Like then there's an age limit. Like
But then when do they start getting the piece?
Exactly, I was just going to think that. Like there must be an age limit. Like maybe there's a certain age where you start getting it. Maybe it'll be just better to just get rid of money. I don't know. It's a mad
But if you
one.
get rid of money, then what happens? Then you start asking people for stuff, and they're like, no, you can't have bread. You can't have a Snickers. No, I don't want to give you the Snickers.
Well, everything will just be free. There'll be no. You just go and take.
But how's that gonna? Then no one would make anything.
Well, they got to make something to get something. After everything's run out, then we're all gonna have to go to the manufacturers and start making shit to get shit. We'll all be like farmers and shit, basically.
Yeah, but
we all farming our own land and shit.
That is a realistic thing to do in today's society. You could do that.
Get rid of money, innit?
No, if you get rich enough, you can buy some land and fucking buy a house.
Yeah.
And live off a farm or something. That is the best way to Oh, you just dropped your phone. That is the most efficient way to. Oh, I don't know if it's the most efficient way, but that is a way to live.
It's probably a lot of hard work though.
Yeah, but then you're not spending money. You don't have to work or anything. You just have to, I guess, work on staying alive. It's just basic survival, isn't it? Back like caveman times, but I guess a bit. In front of that, because you got agriculture and that sort of shit and better technology. But
it's a weird thing. Like, what would life be if money didn't exist? Because then people wouldn't go to work because they wouldn't need to go to work because there's no money coming from it.
You'd only do stuff that you wanted to do.
Yeah, you'll only do stuff that you wanted to do, and you'll only do stuff that you need to do.
And most people can't live like that. Like, if everyone lived like that, doing stuff that they want to do, then the world wouldn't work the way it does. We need failures. We need people who have to do shitty jobs for everyone else to enjoy, the type of society that we've built. So things would completely change. But I guess if everyone, had the peace to just do whatever, or didn't have to get any money at all, there was just no money whatsoever.
If there was no money at all,
then people would have more time to spend on advancing technology.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I was thinking.
So we wouldn't even need those people.
Like, if there was no money, there would have to be... So what's the basic necessities? There's going to have to be still builders, because we still need shelter.
But then why would people build? It's like, why would people build? Why would people make anything?
We're going to have to start building ourselves. I'm thinking these are the things that we're going to have to start. Everyone's going to have to start doing themselves. Building, manufacturing clothes, and either hunting or farming.
Is that a better world?
Yeah.
Building, manufacturing clothes, and hunting. Like, right about now, you don't do none of those.
Yeah, because money's made it too easy for us.
Made life more convenient, I guess.
Too convenient.
Like,
too easy.
I think that's, like, to do that would be much less convenient.
Yeah, but that's when we'll find out who the real savages are. Who's the real hunters out here? Who's the real builders out here?
Because some people are just going to die.
Who's the real manufacturer?
from starvation.
Let the real niggas evolve and study their life. And all the weak will die out. And it will just be everyone just strong. Like everyone's on this thing.
I hear that in terms of what it is. But I don't know if that would actually be, a better,
not even just those.
A better solution than what we have now.
Those are like the basic. Then there's going to still have to be like...
You'd have to do so much
There's going to have to be people that
Because there needs to be
inventors.
There needs to be some sort of bartering or economic system. Otherwise, it stops people from wanting
There's
to do more.
There's enough natural resources for us all to survive.
Yeah, but then everyone has to do that work.
Exactly.
And then
it's all put in an equal amount of work.
There also needs to be
earth running.
Fucking laws to make sure that
there's
everyone can get
law.
equal stuff.
There's just no currency.
Because you might go to a mine and something, or find some great resources, and then a next man might spot it from like a couple meters away, and then just come over and steal it. But then whose is it really? If it's everyone's. Like,
no, there's still laws. You still, like, if I find like loads of gold somewhere,
what, you own it now?
I own it, yeah, and I can trade it for something. They're still trading.
Then there's still crime. There's definitely still crime.
There's always gonna still be crime.
If you gave everyone enough money to stay alive, that would eradicate crime. If you get rid of money,
no, not straight away.
Nah, it wouldn't. Let me not say eradicate, but there will be much less crime.
Because there's going to be someone...
Because people commit crime to survive most of the time.
But then there's going to be someone thinking, you know what? I've got all this money, but that guy's got all that money as well. What if I can double my thing?
Yeah, there will still be crime, but it'll be much less common. Like, a lot of people steal and stuff, get into lives of crime because they're broke, innit? They're poor and they've got poverty around them.
Like, instantly, like, in the next day, if these things actually happened, the first one would work effectively quicker.
What?
The giving everyone money thing, that will work like kind of quicker straight away. But then in the long run, I think it'll kind of fuck up. But then with getting rid of currency completely, straight away it will be mad. Like, it will be probably anarchy and it will be havoc.
It will be mad forever.
It will be very mad, but it won't be forever, fam.
It will, fam. Well, like, when everyone dies out, and you've only got the real G's left.
Yeah.
And then every time
that's when people are going to be like, you know what, we done the right thing.
Yeah, every time you walk past someone, you know that he's a real G, so you don't want to fuck with him. So everyone's, just calm. But you'll still be murdering people. There'll still be theft. Well, there'll still be that sort of shit.
That will happen, maybe. Yeah, that's going to happen whether or not.
People will still get desperate because some people just
life in general.
Some people just not be able to farm and do all that building shit. So there will still be desperate people committing crimes. So I don't think that would better society that much. I think it would take us back to a time where,
caveman times.
Yeah, basically.
Why not?
Basically.
Let's go back to the basics,
I don't know if that's the best.
Let's go back to the basics, man.
What would I change?
Yeah, you haven't even said anything.
I don't even know, fam.
Just one thing, fam. Like, it should be off the top of your head, like.
Because you already done money and shit. Like, so you could change anything. I
would say money growing trees, because that, but
I'd have a world with superpowers. But obviously I gotta have a superpower. So I don't want to be in a world with people with superpowers.
So we can talk.
Because that would be shit.
So we are talking fantasy then. We
can. Bro, you said anything.
So then
are we talking realistic?
So then my thing is just bullshit then. Like,
are we talking realistic?
Then it should just be an unlimited supply of money.
Are we talking realistic?
That would solve everything.
Unlimited supply of money still makes the money have no value.
Yeah.
So then there's no point.
Yeah, that's basically, yeah. It gets back to my point.
Then it's still caveman
times, yeah.
It's still the same thing. It doesn't change anything.
Alright, so you're saying everyone have superpowers?
Yeah.
Or everyone have superpowers?
Well, I don't know how I get to control the thing. Like, can I just make certain people have superpowers, or is it? If it's a world with superpowers.
Oh, you're saying a world of superpowers? Yeah.
Or can I say I just have superpowers? Because I just have superpowers. That's it.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll just have superpowers.
It's one thing you want to change.
Because if the world has superpowers, there's supervillains. All of a sudden, there's superheroes. There's chaos. There's bare countries getting blown up. There's madness.
Actually,
basically.
You know what? Well, if everyone has superpowers, we're gonna all be equal. We just all have our own superpowers.
No, I said a world with superpowers.
Yeah, if it's a world with superpowers, that's something.
You can't have everyone have superpowers. Because then that is way too much.
No, we'll just be like we'll be evolved humans.
You cannot give everyone superpowers.
Why not?
No, because there's so many dumbasses out there.
There's so many dumbasses now.
There's so many people.
It will just be everything.
With nefarious.
It will just be everything on an exaggerated point.
Yeah,
but it will be how life is now, but with superpowers.
Yeah, that's too much. If some people have superpowers,
if it's like the X-Men,
or
certain mutants,
or like heroes, like certain people have powers and stuff like that. Not if everyone had powers, it's way too much. But if certain people have powers,
But then who gets powers? Like, because if you're saying only good people get powers,
I
then,
didn't say only good people. You
Okay.
can't do that. Like, I can't say only good people get powers. Then how's that judged? Where do the
True,
powers
and
come from?
you
That's
never
bullshit.
know, and you never know if someone's good, they might turn bad with the powers, innit? The powers might get to their head, turn them crazy.
Certain people have powers. They just get powers out of nowhere.
Okay.
And then their children have powers.
Okay.
Like,
So-
I don't know what the number of people.
or is it just you that has superpowers?
If just me have fuck that,
It's up to
that
you.
that's the best. That's the
Alright,
best
cool.
situation. Just I have superpowers. That would be amazing.
Which ones? All of them, or just telekinesis?
What, all of them? Then if I could have all of them, what the
Bro,
fuck?
it's one thing you can change about the world.
Why would I pick one if I could have
Right.
all of them? If I could be the ultimate being, like why would I turn that down? Like nah, fuck that, man. I just want to be able to teleport or use telekinesis, fam. Let me have one. Fuck it, then. I have all superpowers in the world. That would be an amazing life for me. That would be wild. I don't know.
See, I want to say,
how
I
it would better
want to
benefit-
say,
I could benefit
if
the world.
I
with
can
my
have
superpowers.
unlimited superpowers, but I mean unlimited money, but like, I'd feel so like, no, I feel bad.
feel
Like I had
guilty.
this one chance to help
Yeah,
everyone.
but if you have unlimited money, then you can control how much money goes into the economy. So you
that's
can,
true, you know.
you can look, having unlimited
too much
money.
pressure, though.
Having unlimited money means you control the world.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
Because
I'll be able to control the world. That's too much. For
so
me.
many governments
can't
run
deal with
on
that.
like just
I can't
money.
deal with that.
Like,
I can't deal with
you'd
that.
be the most powerful
That's
person in the world.
too much pressure. That's way
But
too
you,
much.
you'd also probably be like, people will be trying to murder you and steal your peace.
That's true. But why do I have to tell anyone?
No, but yeah, you have unlimited money, so you can protect yourself and have bodyguards and shit. But unlimited money
That's true,
is
but
basically you
I
run the
wouldn't-
world.
But that, like, you still wouldn't be able to trust anyone.
No,
Unless you make it so that if you die, then it stops. I don't know. Like, what is
you
it?
won't be able to trust anyone.
Like, you said I'll be able to like, buy guards and shit.
Yeah,
But then...
or you think your guards are gonna try?
yeah, you're going to think everyone's coming at you. If you have unlimited money, you're going to get
Nah,
narrow
nah,
as
you
fuck.
don't- obviously,
You're going to
you
think
don't tell
everyone's
anyone-
coming at
you
you.
don't tell
That's what
anyone
I would
you
do.
got
No one
unlimited
knows I got unlimited
No,
money.
you can't
except,
tell
like,
anyone that.
Like, I probably wouldn't even tell my day ones. I'll
don't
probably just
tell
say...
anyone.
No, because I'm going to help people, and then they're going to
Yeah,
ask, where'd you get
you
this
give them
peas?
peas.
But then they're
But
going to
you
be like,
don't-
where'd you get it?
you
I'm
don't
just going to
tell
say,
them
I
you
won
got
a lottery.
unlimited
No, I'm
money.
not going to say I got unlimited money. I'm going to say, either I won a lottery or a dead relative died. I didn't even know about this relative, left me bare peas.
Yeah, there's
Like,
no way
it's a
you
bit
can
mad.
be like, oh, I've got unlimited peas.
Yeah.
Because that would change the fabric of reality. People will be like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, that's
oh my
true.
days, this guy has unlimited money. Bare media stories,
Yeah.
bare shit, your face plastered over everywhere. Within 3 hours, you're shot and killed. Terrible times, man.
Yeah.
I can't be doing that.
But, alright, cool. Next subject, quickly. I think we only got time for one more, really, innit?
Alright, 52 minutes, innit? Which one you want to go with?
I don't know. I want to do. I want to do this one, but it's up to you. Do you want to do one of those two? I don't really mind.
Just do whichever one you want, man.
All right, cool. Is torture justified when used for national security?
Justified is a very interesting word. Like, what do you mean by justified? Does justified
go to
mean
Goo-
it's
to
cool to
Google.
do that?
That's
it's
what I
okay,
think.
It's
Justified
morally
means-
okay to do so because it depends on your morals. It depends on what you think is good and bad. I think torture's bad.
Justified, I feel like means like this was done for the greater good, kind of thing.
But I've heard so many things that torture isn't a reliable way.
Like justified means having done for or marked by a good or legitimate reason.
I've heard loads of information that torture isn't really an effective means of interrogation, like, because obviously when you're in extreme pain, it's harder for you to think. So even if you wanted to tell that person what happened and all that sort of shit and all the information, it would be harder for you to like remember it.
Yeah.
So the information that you can give to someone would be unreliable and whatnot. Plus, I think it's probably better to take time in order to interrogate someone to get information out of them.
Or do what that black guy done in Prison Break.
What? Which black guy?
Remember that black guy? he was in like second season and he was putting drugs into his victims. He was drugging them and making them feel very relaxed and like putting them in his like some sort of hypnotic
Prison
state.
Break.
Yeah.
Season 2, Prison Break.
It was season 2, the big fat black guy. They
Fat
bust
black
out of jail. He was like the new baddie. He was the guy working for the general, but then he got taken out. I think who killed him?
I remember the white guy. I don't remember the black guy.
He was after the white guy. He was after my man. Yeah, the white guy. He was after him. He took him out, I think, maybe.
I totally don't remember the black guy, to be honest, at all. I remember, was there an Asian guy? Or maybe that was a different show.
Wait, was it an Asian guy? Might be a different show. I think
remember the white
later
girl.
on there was an Asian girl. Yeah, I remember the white girl. There might have been an Asian guy.
I
later on
remember the super white guy.
There was
Like
a black.
the whitest, nerdiest guy you've ever seen in your life. Like, no, he looks like, I swear he looked Jewish. He looked like a stereotypical Jew. Like the American Jews, not the Jews that we have over
Yeah,
here.
I know. The big fat nose Jews.
Racism.
No,
Oh my God.
that was so racist. But you said stereotypical. Do you know what? I don't even feel bad.
The views of Michael Rose do not reflect the views of
I don't
me.
even feel bad because Jews be ripping niggas apart all the time. Like Jews kill us on comedy. Jews kill everyone on comedy, fam. Like Jewish comedians rip everyone, so I don't really care. Like,
but like the type of guy that you'd expect their name to be Rosenberg and whatnot, like that. Who's that famous guy that Woody Allen, like that type of guy? Is he a Jew? Is Woody Allen a Jew?
They're all fucking Jews.
I don't know, but he seems
All
like
of them Hollywood guys are Jews.
probably.
They're all
But
Jews.
wait, what was we even talking about? Talking about torture, innit?
Yeah.
And
Is it justified if it's done for national security?
is it justified? Well, yes, it is justified because that's a legitimate reason, I guess. It doesn't make it right or the best way to go about things or an effective means of interrogation. I think, having someone try to build rapport and, get into someone's mind is way more effective than trying to,
Torture them.
yeah,
Put them through pain.
Unless you're trying to, you're in that person's house and you're trying to find the money, that would be the quickest way to do it there. Like threats of torture and stuff.
But we're talking about
But if this
national
is
security.
if this is someone who is like they've dedicated their life to fuck up your country, and
Like
now they're
terrorists. We're
facing
talking about
torture,
terrorists,
they
basically.
already know about torture and shit like that. So I don't know, because if you're torturing someone and they tell you something, how do you know that's even the truth?
It's true.
Because every time I watch a film and, like someone's threatening them with torture and they don't tell them a lie, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, why wouldn't you just lie? Like, someone's threatening you with torture. Why are you saying, no, I'm going to stay quiet? Why wouldn't you just lie straight up and give them a wrong place so that you have a couple hours to try and get out of this place that you're in? They're probably going to kill you anyways when they come back. Like, just fucking lie, innit? Like, I never understand why they, be silent instead of lie. I think lying is the first thing you should do when someone threatens you with torture or something. Like, that should be the first thing that comes to mind. So, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's justified, but I don't think it's right. I don't think it should be done, and I think it's probably ineffective. I wouldn't know because I haven't really been out here torturing people.
Yeah, I agree, to be honest. I don't think it's right, obviously. It's not morally correct, but I think it is justified, Justified means something that's done for a legitimate reason, and national security is a legitimate reason. If this person is a threat to the country, security, then...
Yeah, sometimes you got to do shitty things.
You got to do shitty things, yeah.
But you could do it in another way.
Definitely.
If there's real time constraints, like you've got to find out the information within the next hour, and this person's not telling you shit, then fair enough.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Definitely make it a last resort.
It.
Definitely make it a last resort.
But if you've got time, definitely take the time. There's no need to be torturing people just to torture
for the sake
people.
of it. Like, they probably do it because they hate them. Like...
Yeah, I think a lot of torture does happen just based on
it's out
prejudice
of
and
like
hate.
malicious
Intent, yeah.
Yeah, personal reasons. So that's dead. You shouldn't really be doing that. So Yeah, it's not a nice thing, but I guess like looking at the facts and just looking at it from like,
If it's a real time constrained situation, then I understand why you
Yeah.
jump to torture. But if you have someone like in constraints in custody or something for a
Yeah.
prolonged amount of time, and
just
like,
ease it out of them,
Yeah.
Probably put in a fake cellmate or drug them and try and bring it out of them, or
there's loads of
if
different
it's a
ways.
man, use a woman. That usually works. Like there's loads of different ways you could do it, but people are just lazy. Basically, they stay doing.
Yeah, that's the easiest way, innit? It's
like the
fucking
easiest
pain,
way,
innit?
yeah.
That's the easiest
Threaten.
way to just get like something over and done with, start fighting or something. Like to talk it out.
It's very old school method.
Yeah, it's just straight basic instinct.
You need to move with the times, man.
Because like obviously we're evolved now. We've got conversation and whatnot. We can do that now.
Yeah,
Like we don't have to kill everyone that we disagree with.
that's
We
what they
can
done
talk
in
it
the
out.
caveman times.
Yeah, people. If someone done something you didn't like, you got to murder that person. That person's got to
Straight
die
murder.
straight away. Because if you don't do that, that person might be murdering you. That person needs to die ASAP. But yeah, I think that's the podcast, isn't it?
Yeah, we got through quite a few topics in an hour.
Remember to like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Also, be sure to leave a comment down below. You can answer the subjects. Let us know what you think about some of those things. And be sure to like and repost and comment on SoundCloud. And also follow us there. And be sure to subscribe, rate and review on iTunes. And we'll see you guys next week.
Thanks for listening. Safe.
Good times.
It's been a cold winter and it's lasted far too long. So all this warmth I share with you.